La emisión está comenzando. Todos los asistentes están en modo de solo escucha.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, fellow traders. Welcome to this supply and demand live analysis, live webinar for Indian and US stocks. I'm doing a quick sound check, and can you hear my voice? Can you see my mouse moving around screen? Can you confirm, please? Yeah, perfect. Welcome, everybody. Eric, Hem, Troy, Ganga Deep, welcome first time. Vinod, Aman, Vu, Andre, lots of people over here. Thanks for your support. Okay, you know how this works. We are going to go through some indexes and stocks. This time we are not going to deal with Forex analysis. This will be on tomorrow's webinar. There will be another one tomorrow, okay? At the same time. So today we're going to deal with Indian stocks. So I will accept any buenos dias, Art. First time, Aman. Perfect. Hello, Rhoda. So we are going to accept suggestions. I mean, you tell me which instrument you want me to look at, and we'll do a top-down analysis. But it has to be an Indian or a US stock, okay? Nothing else. So first of all, I'm gonna do an analysis, or I'm gonna try. I was trying to load these Nifty index, okay? So I don't know. It wasn't loading this morning. I don't know why. Okay, because it's been there. Nifty. But it doesn't load. Invalid symbol, so it's not loading. So I'm gonna start with an Indian stock. For example, let's start with Maruti. Okay, for example, let me clean all this. This is a well-known stock. So this is what we have. We'll start with a 3-month trend here. We've got an uptrend on the month, 3 months, fast retrace to this area on the monthly, and then price now is rallying. Okay, on the monthly, this is what we have. Okay, monthly area over there. Supply still not that high. Price is rallying, rally-based rally. This is on the monthly. Okay, and then on the weekly, this is what we have. On the indexes, on Indian indexes, on Nifty, we have had monthly supply and weekly supply taken out. Okay, so this is providing a lot of long opportunities for Indian stocks. Welcome, Andres. So for Indian stocks, I know a few members in the community, Center for Community, that they are long in a few stocks in Indian markets, and the indexes are helping that, because the indexes are the average of the main stocks in that country, so the NSE. So exchange. So here, this is what we have. We've got a supply here on the weekly on Maruti, and has been taken out. If that supply has been taken out, I'm using TradingView because I don't have any trading platform for Indian stocks like Trade Tiger and all that. This is a weekly area of demand with single candle. So now we can connect the latest two valleys, and we've got a renewed weekly uptrend with a lot of room to this area over there at the top. Okay, so we now have, good afternoon from, okay, Tang, welcome. Love your country as well. Vietnam is great. I love it. So the weekly candle Ganga dip is formed already. I mean, this one here is formed. This is obviously being formed, but this imbalance has already been confirmed as an imbalance that took out the opposing area. Now we need consolidation away. The profit potential is there from here to there, and then we need 2-to-1 consolidation away as per the rules. Okay. So the imbalance is there. This imbalance is connected to this imbalance. The imbalance are connected. This one is being taken out. Makes sense, Ganga Deep and everybody? I mean, sometimes I draw the levels very rapidly, okay, here. So you would have to adjust to the exact highs and all that. So for the sake of simplicity and speed, I'm doing like that, okay? So I take for granted that you're going to draw it correctly. Okay? Perfect gem. So this is what we have. We've got an uptrend on also on the weekly, a daily area of demand that takes out an opposing zone. Is validated, but it scores higher if it removes a time frame higher than itself. Make sense? Okay, so this daily area of demand took out an opposing weekly area of supply. So it's like the old and ancient history story, sorry, from David and Goliath. I mean, David beat it, Goliath throwing a stone and all that. So it doesn't mean that every time such a David does that will win over Goliath. But if a small one beats a big one, a small competitor beats a bigger competitor, it means that the small one is a really important one. Okay, so you don't want to go against it. You can use a support for the next fights. Let's say like that. Okay, so this is a new area of demand nested at a weekly area of demand with opposing that costly imbalance. I mean, removal of that imbalance. So long bias on Maruti right there. If price retraces, it could form other levels on the way up. We don't know that. We need to reanalyze this pair every, well, just maybe we'll do like that. It will fall short of hitting that area. We'll create a potential area of demand there. We don't know. So right now, this is the long trade, okay, available here. No shorts allowed here. A lot of trading here in the daily, not allowed, no set and forget. So long bias on Maruti. Makes sense. Welcome, Tom. Any questions about this analysis? Okay. Okay, perfect. So this is Maruti. I'm gonna try to load a Nifty index or at least the Nifty bank. I don't know why this is not loading. It says invalid symbol, but symbol is correct. I've always loaded it. Loading data, but not loading. This is the main index. So let's see Nifty bank. Oops, sorry. Bank Nifty. Maybe the problem is with the Nifty indexes. Yep. Looks like there is a problem. So no problem. We have enough stocks to look at. So that was a suggestion before. I don't understand your question, Gandip. Can you are using abbreviation TGT? I don't know what that means. Can you still hear target? Target. I mean, this is a very important thing. I mean, what is the target? I don't know. I mean, target should be specified on your trading plan. What is your target? What is your trading plan? I don't know what your trading plan is. The opposing zone could be a nice target, but you can also have target fixed targets like 3, 4, 5%. I mean, it has to be specified on a trading plan. Every investor, every trader should have its own trading plan, so your target should be based on that. Okay, obviously the opposing zone would be a nice one. Okay, around this area before the zone is hit. So if you want to remove emotions from the equation, you should set the target before that area, or even set a fixed target. Okay. So Tang weekly not 2 to 1 yet. Can we set and forget? So here not 2 to 1 yet. It's being created. I mean, price. I don't think price is going to do like this next day. So it will be doing like that, probably higher, and then drop. So we have to wait for that, my friend. Don't anticipate what hasn't happened yet, because it will probably happen. Okay. We have to wait. Patience. This is a patience game. So this is Maruti, and somebody asked before which one. Infosys, Gangadip, you asked for Infosys, isn't it? Infosys, and then Vettel and SBI Bank. Let's see. I never looked at those, so let me load the template. Let me take a look at this, and we'll choose here the monthly, the weekly, and the daily. I will set the default one to that one. So This is it. Let's take a look at Infosys. I guess it's this one, isn't it? This one, Infosys. Is this what? This one? Grip. Yep, Infosys. Infi. Let's see if it loads because it's having problems with these data, Indian data. Crazy. Sorry for that. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Indian ones. Let's see. Infi. It's not loading. Why? I don't know. Let me try another one, okay? Bedel, the one you suggested. I guess it should be this one. Come on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Sorry, it's not loading most of these Indian indexes, stocks, and it should. I don't know what's going on. Sorry. So we're gonna go stock charts, but I need to know how that works. So I just can't. I just can't load those pages right now because I need to know how to move around them. I can't draw the objects the way I'm used to it, so it will delay a lot of. I mean, will take long for me to analyze it. So let's do some stocks analysis. Yeah, this is what I call about like. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, because it must be a problem with the service loading data. But if I load, I don't know. If I load any other, for example, let's take a look at the euro dollar. It will probably load. I loaded it before. As you can see, it's loading perfectly. So it must be something related to the Indian stocks. Why? I don't know. Let's take a look at Mark Sands, one of the previous ones. Maybe we can take a look at this. Okay, perfect. Some of them are loading, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, Mark Sands. So let me see what we have here. So we've got this one. The same. I mean, there are so many stocks. I mean, it doesn't matter which one we analyze. Okay. Yeah, Mark Sands stock. Okay, Mark Sands Pharma. Okay, so this is supply. Why? Because it removes demand. Okay, rally, base, rally. So at the top we have supply. So we will draw it. This is the area of supply on the monthly. Okay, so it has removed an opposing area, and right here we've got a flip area right here where price will probably react and then from there drop. But we don't know that, so we need to do the top line analysis. We've got on the weekly. This is a lot of trading. I mean, rules don't allow to take any trades on an area that has so many candles at the base. This is a lot of it. So now that we have that going on there, we know that this area of demand has been taken out. We know now that we've got an area of supply right there. Okay. So, and the descending trend line, this looks more like a pause in the market. It's a peak, but looks like a pause in the stocks. You couldn't close above that area, so let's do that as a peak, as a pause, sorry. And this is the trend there. And there's another area of supply right at the top on the weekly. Okay? So this is what we have on the weekly. So we've got a weekly downtrend. We've got a monthly out of alignment, bullish consolidation after removing this area over here. Okay, right there, removed. One has been taken out. And right there, we've got this weekly area of supply. And this is what we have here on the daily. We've got that area that is at the top. Okay. That is the area. This is nothing, and then we've got another area of supply right there on the daily. These are the zones that we have on Mark Sands. Okay, we have also created a new area of demand that caused printed the bottom here, over there, a new area of demand there, because that area of demand took out and broke a trend line. So this is a new area of demand. Price almost hit that area and it is rallying over here. And we've got another one here, and that's what we have. This is what we have on this. Okay. Okay. So this is what we have. My question is, what would you do here? Okay. What would you do here? What would be your top-down analysis? Would you buy? Would you go short? What would you do? You've been trading supply and demand, some of you, for some time, so you must make a top-down analysis and decide what you want to do. You want to sell? You want to buy? What is it that you want to do here? Okay. Tang saying it wants to short. Gangadip is long in intraday, so that's a different time frame combination. So it could be possible that long are available there. Short bias. Ryan's short bias, but as of right now, do nothing. Yep. So on this one, you just can't do. Right now, the daily is clearly ranging, as you can see here. Daily chart is clearly ranging. This is the top area, and this is the bottom area, and price is doing like that, doing nothing. The 20 MA is flat, so there is no opportunity to go short. The opposing area has been tested, so you just can't short there. The only possibility that could happen here is at this weekly area of supply that some shorts can happen there. So let me use this tool, mark the weekly area of supply, the proximal line, so we can see it on the daily. So this is what we have. Shorts can happen here, right there, on the weekly area of supply. At the weekly area supply. That's the only possibility. Longs, not possible. We need, in order to have longs, we need a trend on the weekly at least. We don't have that on the weekly. On the weekly, we've got a downtrend. Now consolidating after a strong drop in price and removing the opposing area of demand on the monthly. So longs are not possible for longer term trade. It is not possible. Okay, makes sense. We're talking about intraday here. I'm not doing intraday, and I wouldn't even think about doing intraday on stocks having so many thousands of stocks to lean on the daily chart. I mean, it's just crazy to decide and trade intraday on this. So too much, too many candles, too many levels, intraday levels. So no good for me. It's not a way of trading for me. Let me take a look. Somebody asking Amish. Amish is UPL. Let's see. UPL. I'm gonna check if these can be loaded, because sometimes UPL. I think I did it a long time ago. No, UPL. So let's take a look at UPL. UPL. I think should be this one. But nope, it's not loading. Not loading. I would love to analyze that one. We can't, but as you can see, it's just I can't load it. UPL. This one. This one, but it's not loading. It doesn't load. Doesn't load. So let me try this one. dailyfx.com, and it has an embedded trading view thing. So let's see if that works. Where is it? Charts, maybe here. Can you guide me? I never used this site, so I don't know. Where? Okay, here. I think there. Okay, so let's see if the Nifty works. This time. So yeah, it's loading perfectly well. So I guess this is allow always. Okay, that we're gonna do it like that then. Okay, now perfect. Come on. Crazy. Good, good. So it's working. Okay. So let's do it through here. Thanks for the tip. I don't know who did it, who gave it to me. Eric. Okay, perfect. So this is the Nifty. Let's start with this, okay? As we had planned. So let's use the monthly start. Okay, monthly and all that. I don't care about these lower time frames. So monthly. This is what we have on the. This is a weekly. Sorry. Nifty index. This area of demand has been taken out by this area of supply, and that one has been taken out. So now we've got new areas of demand on the monthly being created here, right there. Now on the weekly, we've got an uptrend here, as you can see. Okay, and this is the area responsible for. I need to. Okay, where are the objects here? I've got it. One sec. Okay, the rectangle. So this is what we have here. A new area of demand on the weekly. And prices rally, base rally, and a potential area of demand being created there. So this is what we have in the weekly. A weekly uptrend, monthly out of alignment, and then on the daily, this is what we have. We've got a new area or the daily with a gap up. So this is another long opportunity. And right at the bottom, there's another one. So long bias on the Nifty index. Okay, obviously we're not going to buy here against that. If it pulls back, we buy. Makes sense. So long bias on Nifty. Okay, Eric and Ryan, you agree with that? Okay, perfect. Perfect, Ryan. IFC, welcome. Are you IFC? I think you are. So, Nifty index done. So let's take a look at the previous one. Let me take a look at UPL. Can we go long so high in the curve? Yes, we can, because the top of the we have monthly out of alignment. Okay, what we can do is to take breakout trades against this, but you lean on new areas of demand on the way up. That's it. Okay. So somebody asked, you're welcome, my friend. Somebody asked, oh, there's something. One sec. I don't want to miss any questions. Okay, I will take a look at the SPY, gold, and all that. We'll see. We'll start. We are gonna do these in Indian things, art, okay, Indian stocks, and we'll take a look at the others. Pharma, that's okay. So okay. Ganga Deep, do you just plan monthly income trades? I do exit at 10% profit, my friend, always. I reached my target already on my Forex account. I'm not trading anymore until next month, so I don't care about anything else. I mean, just reach 10%, I'm out, bye-bye, enjoy beach and summertime. That's what I do. But your trading plan will be very different to mine, probably. So that's what I do. Happy with that. So now, okay, let's continue. UPL. I guess it will be this one. So can you guys confirm this is the one that you wanted to look at? Because I'm not used to these Indian stocks, so I don't know if this is the right ticker. Okay, this is the right one. Okay, perfect. So this is what we have on the monthly area of demand in control. Okay, rallied from there, tested, bullish engulfing pattern, and now we have the possibility. We've got an uptrend here connecting the previous valleys here, connecting. Okay, this is a trend. Okay, this is UPL. So now we've got all-time highs being broken. It created a dark cloud cover after 3 ESC candles, bullish candles, a bigger retracement is being expected. That happened. And on the weekly, this is what we have. We've got a weekly area of demand right there, a level on top of level. Right there and that right there. This is not a tradable level down there because of these formation. So we've got a level on top of level, 2 levels on top of each other. Okay, that one and that one. The upper one is the one that created the imbalance and removed the opposing area, and it fell short of being hit right there. Makes sense? Over there. So now a new area of supply has been created right there because it broke the trend line. So price could drop down there to the weekly area of demand for more longs. Is there any long there? So we've got that one there. Okay, that's the one. Okay, so monthly uptrend. Okay, monthly uptrend. Weekly now is out of alignment. Okay, so we can't take any longs until price reaches the monthly area of demand, which is around this area here. So price could have counter-trend shorts on the way down if you are doing counter-trend shorts, or longs at this area of demand on the monthly proximal line, bullish engulfing pattern. Okay, makes sense. You good with that, Ryan and the others are trading in stocks, Indian stocks? Make sense? Perfect. Good one. So now, Betel. I don't know what that is, but I trust you know what it is. Top one, or which one should I choose? Ryan, Aman, Amish. Second one, NSE. Okay. This is Vettel. This is what we have. Okay. Okay, perfect, Ryan. We'll discuss that. So, this is what we have. This is all the history that I have here. So I just don't know. I have these lows here on the chart being tested once here, second time, and then price rallying again. So this was demand, took out by the opposing area of supply on the monthly. So this is the range right now in the monthly. It's got a lot of room to rally. So monthly, this is drop, base, drop. So we connect that trend line, and then we had a peak there. So this is tricky one, tricky trend line, because it has to, I mean, this is a very tricky trend line. This is this is like a pause, a bearish engulfing pattern, peak, pause. This is a pause peak. It's very unclear what this could be. As per the rules, let me read the price action correctly here. Rallied, close above this area, and then close below. So this is more like a peak. Okay, so it has to be a more aggressive one, trend line. So it's been broken. Since it's been broken, now we create a new demand. Yep, we've got a new area of demand down there. So this is what we have there on the monthly. Those are the levels. So, sorry, we can't trade long here, but on the way up, we can. Okay, in this monthly range now. Okay, so this is a peak. This is more. It is like, remember this. It's a value. It's very on stock. Sometimes it's different, so it's tricky. So this is a peak. CP peak is very, very difficult. This is an obvious peak. This is an obvious peak. Okay, this is an obvious valley. Okay, so this one close above that area, that doesn't usually happen on CPs, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, in this case, because this is demand, okay, and it has been taken out. If that has been taken out, this is supply. If this is supply, then this is demand. So it doesn't really matter if the trend line is drawn correctly or incorrectly. There is demand happening down there. Okay, Hem and Aman. So Gangadip, he's saying, I have been holding 3,000 shares of it from 75, profit at 173. So that's great. Good one. Perfect. So this is what we have on the monthly, weekly. We've got a new area of demand here. and remove this area of supply. So weekly, now we've got a weekly uptrend connecting the latest values. So long bias, probably a new area of demand down there in the daily, nested at that area. Okay, so that is on that area. We've got that one, but that is not a tradable area because of the high wave candle. We need to wait for confirmation down there, unless you take the whole weekly level. So on the way up, new level of demand created as well. Let me see to the left here. This was broken, okay, by another level there. So this is what we have. This is what we have. Okay, long bias on this one, on Vedanta, Vedanta. Okay. So, any questions about this? This is Vedel. So now let's take a look at another one. Somebody asked for CITD, I don't know, CETLTD. I guess it will be this one, the top one. Okay, so the top one is, yeah, Seat tires. Okay. A man is asking why the level below the daily demand is not demand in daily. This level down there, demand. That is demand, yes. Why are you asking that? It is demand, but it is also demand. So if one area of demand is taken out, I'm not allowed to take another area of demand right underneath. So that's why I deleted it. It is demand, but invalidated, as per the rules. So this one, let's look at these tires. Okay, perfect. This is the daily. Let's take a look at the monthly. Okay. Oh wow, this is really nice. Already playing out. This is the power supply and demand, my friends. Monthly uptrend. Monthly area of demand. Strong bullish engulfing pattern created with 3 ESE candles. Crazy one. So monthly demand in control, long bias. So within that area, there was an area of demand. Let me draw it like, let's say in yellow, right there. Okay, right there. Price fell short of hitting that area. This is not supply. Well, let me see. This is demand, this is supply. Yeah, but really bad quality against a higher time frame area of demand. So, sorry, I'm a little bit, I've got a cold, I believe. So, if this area is out, new areas of demand will be created. And this is what it looks like. Long bias on this one. Yep, exactly, Ryan. And then on the daily, this is what we have. Bullet. This is the trade, right there. That's the one. After breaking the trend line, and you can draw a very. This is a peak, sort of peak. I mean, it doesn't matter. This is just been taken out. This trend line. This is a level of demand. Okay, yeah, this is a level of demand, as you can see here. Taken out by this level of supply. If this is a level of supply, this is a level of demand. So now we've got a new area of demand nested at a weekly bullish engulfing pattern and nested at a monthly area of demand in control with a monthly uptrend. So long bias on new areas of demand on this instrument, on C8 tires. Sorry. So if this is out, new areas of demand will be created on the way up. Okay. This session is being recorded. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I need a few more, Ryan. I think I'm gonna go through. Can anybody remind me of other instruments you mentioned before? You wanted me to analyze, because I don't think Infosys and SBI Bank. Infosys, SBI Bank, and then if you can give me more, then We'll go through it. Okay. So Infosys, I guess should be this one, isn't it? Second one. This one is tricky. Tricky, but low bias, nevertheless. Monthly uptrend, monthly bullish engulfing pattern, bullish, bullish proximal line, bullish engulfing pattern being tested, printing all-time highs, low bias. Top one to trade, yes, try in. So if you take this one and then the other ones that we just saw, I mean, it's clear which one we have to trade and which one we have to ignore. So on the weekly, this is being respected, yes. This weekly area of demand is being respected to the pip, to the tick. Okay? And now we have created supply over there. So price is at the bottom of the curve on the weekly at monthly area of demand, long bias. New areas of demand needed. So waiting for that to happen. So once price rallies from here and breaks the descending trend line from here to there, then we'll create a new area of demand there if that happens, and we can trade longs on the way up to this weekly area of supply with a monthly uptrend. So that's what we will be waiting. We will be waiting for new areas of demand to be formed on this Infosys. Make sense? I just said on daily. I mean, you have to specify which is your entry time frame. Kangadip. So my entry time frame is the daily, so I always wait for the new levels on my entry time frame. Okay. I'm not arbitrarily switching to the 4-hour, 1-hour intraday, and now I'll do a scalp and then long positions on bigger time frames. I have my method. You have to choose your time frame sequence, and according to that, you have your entry time frame, your curve time frame, your intermediate curve, etc. And then you base those decisions always asking the same questions to the charts, so you can get the right answers. You like them or not. Okay. Your time for execution is a daily chart, so that's weird because you told me before that you were trading intraday. So how come you're trading intraday on a daily chart? That's not a good. It's a contradiction. I wouldn't use the daily as my entry time frame for intraday. It's a longer term time frame. Intraday is more 1 hour, 50 minutes, 30 minutes, lower time frames. Okay, Troy SNE. Let's take SNE. Is that this one? Sony Corp. I'm just talking about the US. Okay, the US stocks. Sony Corp. This one. Okay, or this one. Yeah. I think it's New York Stock Exchange. We are going to look at that after the SBI Bank. Okay. SBI Bank. I need your help here. I guess it's this one, the top one. Yeah. Oops, rallying. Good one here for longs. Okay, this is what we have. Area of demand, holding. Okay. Bullish engulfing pattern, and this is not supply because it didn't remove the opposing area. So supply is a little bit higher and badly formed. So this is what we have right now on the monthly. As per trend line, this is like that, being broken, new area of demand being created here. This is what we have in the monthly. Okay. Long bias definitely. On the weekly, this is what we are doing here. We've got a weekly area supply in control right now, so we are waiting for this area to be taken out. If that is taken out, new areas of demand will be created on the way up. A lot of trading here, a lot of trading there. So if this is taken out, new areas of demand will be created, and this one area will be confirmed, and probably this one on the top. So long bias right there. Okay. Now trades have already happened. This area of supply that took out this area of demand has been taken out. Okay. And what happened there? Price retraced to the origin of the move. Bullish engulfing pattern, new area of demand. Price dropped and rallied. So the trade is already running. So new areas of demand being created on the way up, long bias on new areas of demand on your NT time frame. Daily. Make sense? Agree with that? I mean, this, can be faster than this. I mean, it's like you don't need any indicator, as you can see, no lagging indicator. This is just supply and demand. This is how the world works, not just the financial markets. It's how the world works. Supply and demand governs, controls the markets. Your life, when you buy at the grocery, at the shop, the supermarket, a car, a wine, everything is controlled by supply and demand. You buy when it is low and you sell when it is high for profits. As easy as that. I mean, you are a very good supply and demand buyer in real life, but usually you are a very bad supply and demand trader in the financial market. Why? Ask yourself, why? Okay? Another one. Okay, Gail, and then we'll look at that one. Gail, the top one. Yep. Top one. Gail. This is Gail India Limited. Okay, so let's take a look at the monthly. Okay, this is monthly area supply and control. Not good to go against it. Price reacting to it. Okay, so the trend line. Broken. New area of demand was created and worked like a charm. Okay, this is what we have in the monthly. Agree with that? Aman, Brian, Eric, and Gadip. Make sense? Troy, and everybody who's here. Perfect. This is what we have in the monthly. So now what can we do? I mean, this is a very obvious question, a very obvious answer. Okay? So what can we do here? Nothing. We can't go long here because we are very high in the curve. Supply and control. If this is taken out, new areas of demand will be created on the way up, and then you can trade, okay, in the direction to that area of supply on the monthly. But right now it is too high. You can take confirmation for shorts, but this is a little bit scary with this piercing pattern on the monthly. So let's take a look at the weekly to see what it has to show us. The weekly is a mess. A mess. So now it's reacting to the monthly. All these areas, the monthly area of supply. Kissed that area, dropped, rallied, engulfed, and now engulfed again. But bearish engulfing pattern. So this is nothing clear. So this is supply taken out by this demand. This has been taken out. This is supply taken out. So this is demand. This is what we have there. So on the weekly, we've got this trend line, weekly uptrend. But like we said, we've got monthly area supply here. So no longs allowed. Once this is taken out, this is nothing really. So we've got a lot of room from here to there if this is again out. So I wouldn't take shorts against weekly bullish trend line and weekly uptrend. No shorts allowed there. We need to remove this area. Make sense, Ryan and others? Deep. We have obstacles against us, so we need those obstacles out of the way. As simple as that. And it's good because doing this kind of analysis, I mean, there are thousands and thousands of stocks. You can use screeners and stock scanners to detect which ones are really trending. So you just focus on the ones that are clearly trending. When you see this one with monthly supply area in control, what do? Nothing. You skip it. There are many opportunities. You are lucky. You've got lots of stocks. And Forex is not the same. You have less opportunities, many, but when the euro is ranging, probably all the euro cross pairs are ranging as well. So you have to lean probably on pound cross pairs, Aussie, Kiwi, or dollar cross pairs. So they happen at once. all of them. Okay, this is for Gael. Any more for Indians, or we should we? Yeah. Any more Indians stocks? Indian stocks. Joy didn't forget about you. Okay. So Ryan is asking for Macleodrus. What the hell is that? What those names? I mean, incredible, crazy. I don't think too many people trade this one because it's very difficult to even type the ticker. so, so it's like, I guess, it's the top one. Okay. Ooh, that one is really good. But just by looking at this, I know going along there, weekly area demand is the way to go because this is a lot of trading. So longs here on the weekly, based just on the weekly balance. I mean, you just imagine you are asked to for an interview. You're applying for a job at a bank or whatever, and they're telling you, "Hey, can you please do an analysis? Tell me what will you do here on this one? Will you buy, go short, long? I don't know. What will you do?" You look at this and say, "Buy here," and it will be like oh, mouth open, like, "What the hell? Why are you buying there?" For many reasons, but you just know that by just looking at these. Okay. Bullish engulfing pattern, new area of weekly supply here, removing this area. Okay, tested, rallied, and now new area of supply being created after removing this one. So we've got a weekly uptrend, clear uptrend with a lot of trading here to the left, just on the weekly. On the daily, we have that area drilled down to this area approx with a new area of new uptrend. Okay, price is losing steam here, probably will do a rally base rally on the weekly and create another area of demand on the weekly potentially, but right now it's not happening for now. Okay, so long bias on this one using the weekly daily sequence. Let's take a look at the monthly sequence. It has support of a monthly bullish engulfing pattern. No, it's now the trend line has been broken and a new level of demand created. Potentially a new one. So long bias on this one. This is demand, so this is supply. Okay, still room to reach to go long on these areas as long as this area doesn't gain control. Okay, makes sense. Brian, Thomas, Gangadeep, Aman, and all the others. Okay, as you can see, there is no indicator being used to analyze where we have to buy or sell. You don't really need it. Why do I don't need to know if the CCI, the RSI is overbought, oversold. I don't really care. Price action and supply and demand is telling me that already without any delay. So, Gangadeep, not my stock, sir. It always stops me out in daily trading. Well, would love to see some of those losses to see if they were correct or not. But right now I can tell you. I just can tell you about these, what I see here. So the levels are respected here, being respected here. So no reason for here respected. No reason to have maybe on the daily. That will be different. Okay. So these unpronounceable ticker for Indian stock is in long bias right now. Okay. Any more for Aman Mukand Ltd? Oops. Mukand Ltd. I guess it should be the first one. Ltd. So this is what we have here. Mukand Ltd. This is the area of demand right at the bottom, holding. Okay, that was a new area of demand created there. Okay. this is what we have right now. And the ray is what we have on the monthly, and this area of demand has been taken out by this area of supply. So this is what we have the monthly, more or less. Okay, monthly is doing that. Monthly downtrend, very wide candle here, candlestick pattern, that cloud cover. Price usually retraces and penetrates to right to the top of it. Weekly. Is the supply tradable in a pullback? Here, this is tested. So tested requires confirmation by the rules, Eric. And this is demand taken out. This is demand. Okay, probably you will agree with that. So if this is demand, this is supply, because you took it out. If this is supply, then there must be demand. If there is demand, this is the trend. Okay, longs have happened already, Ryan. Yes. So we are late for longs here. So this is what we have. These are pieces of the puzzle put together, and now if it keeps on breaking higher, new longs will happen against that extremely wide, abnormal, not usual, bearish. Well, that cloud cover is always bearish. That cloud cover pattern. So price usually penetrates this zone deeper to the top. So room to keep on rallying with rally base all the way up. Okay. So this is probably this is probably down here. All this is a 3 months, 6 months area of demand after breaking the trend line. So a new area of demand. Price fell short of hitting the proximal line, or maybe hit it. I don't know. I don't have access to the monthly 3-month chart on these daily effects website. I do have it on my TradingView account, but it's not loading Indian stocks. Sorry. So, but this is long bias right now. Longs have happened, so waiting for new longs to happen. If it breaks higher, this was a trade. First short in that area. So still, that could be, yeah, the trade right there. So this is the one. This is Mukant LTD. Make sense, my friend? The one who suggested it. Who was it? Yep, Amand, maybe. So, and one more, Dr. Reddy. Is the doctor ready or not? Thomas asked for that. Glad to hear that. You're a real fan of my analysis. Thank you, man. So let's look at Dr. Ready. Let's see if the doctor is ready or not. I don't know what this. I don't think this is a doctor ready. I guess it's the top one. Oops, this one is pretty obvious. Longs have already happened. So, by just looking at this chart, I know that on the weekly I have to buy here. That's what I know. Okay. So, supply at the top, demand in this area. Okay, makes sense? Low bias, clear as that. Can't be clearer than that. We've got a momentum hammer, which is pretty strong. They are usually very strong. When they break out, they usually provide breakout trades. So momentum hammer on the way up. This is only weekly. On the monthly, let's take a look. On the monthly, price fell short. This is a 3 months area of demand probably. Rayan or others maybe can confirm. This could be a 3 months, 6 months area of demand. But I don't have the charts right now here, as you know. Having problems with TradingView. So monthly right now didn't close any of these areas. A lot of weekly candles there, pulling liquidity and then creating accumulation and then price rallied. price rallied. So long bias, and let's take a look at the daily. So on the daily, this is the area to go long. Okay, then price rally, continues to rally. So there are other areas of demand on the way up being formed. Okay, now this is a bit about base. So, but if one of them is taken out, that one over there, then you're not allowed to take this one. You have to take the opposing area at a nested area of the week on the weekly. So if it continues rallying, new levels of demand will be created and new potential trades. So a lot of room to rally to the opposing area. So if you're doing breakout trading, that is happening already. Yeah, on this one or there. So new levels of demand being created or trade there. Okay. Ray Young is confirming something here. 3 months demand control. 3-month demand got taken out but no close below and bull engulfing pattern form. Perfect. So that is a long signal. Perfect on the 3 months. So he's referring to this, that there was a 20 MA on the 3 months like that. That was a 3 months there of demand, isn't it? Taken out, no close, and then price rallying. Isn't it, Ryan? Probably that. Am I correct? Yep, absolutely, he said. Perfect. That's what happened there. So this is Dr. Ready. The doctor was ready and the longs playing out. Airtel. Gopi. Okay, let's take a look at Airtel. Maybe this one? Bharti Airtel. Copy? Is that one? Yep. So Airtel. Looks like a tricky one for now. So let's say this is the multi-area of demand, supply, sorry. And here we've got all that. So right in the middle on the monthly. On the weekly, we've got a strong rejection from these areas. Okay, weekly area supply being taken out by this area, out by this didn't consolidate away, so this is the area. This is what we have. So very tricky scenario. Longs already happened over there on the weekly chart. If this continues to rally and break in that area, new levels of demand will be created. So right now we've got also this trend line broken on the weekly, created this area of demand, price never pulled back, but created this one on the way up. Okay, and this one on the way up. So long bias right now, but not now, because the longs are playing out. Hello Rashmi. And this is the daily. This is what we have. So on the daily, let's see what happened here. There was some trade playing out, made a lower low. So yes, we had that one. So the long is already playing out right there. Price rallied again, removing this area of supply, creating demand. So already playing out. You are at 352 level. You are long there, Ryan. Let me see, 352. This area. There. Yeah, that was the right one. But playing out already. And this one, but you went long right there, or when the price rallied and you enter there, right at this one. Second entrance there. Okay, perfect. So those are, I mean, these are the rules. I mean, one entry, 2 entries. That's it. Perfect. So right now there's no entry. So holding yours is the way to go. Perfect. Makes sense, Copy? You suggested this one, so this one is analyzed. Perfect. Any more? Indian stocks. And we'll do some American stocks as suggested by others. We've been an hour doing this, so we'll do like 15 more minutes or maybe 20 minutes on US stocks. But if you can tell me another stock for the Indian stock exchange, then we'll do it. Let's do Bank Nifty because I wanted to do it before. I know couldn't. Bank Nifty, Nifty Bank. Which bank? No, where is it? Nifty Bank. Which is the ticker? Nifty Bank. Well, let's do. Well, I will look for it later. Art suggested SPY, but that SPY, those are American ones, isn't it? SPY, TLT. Okay. I guess this is not that one. This is the one. Art. See, perfect. So we'll take a look at that one. Any more Indian stocks? Well, let's start with these American stocks. Okay. TLT. Okay. The same analysis will apply. So now on the monthly, this is what we have. Monthly area of demand. Long bias. On the weekly, we've got a weekly area of demand down there. On the daily, very difficult to trade on this one on the daily. So I would strictly trade on this one on the weekly, because I look at this price action, not too much liquidity. So any longs should be taken, right? A sec. There. Longs here. If it continues to rally, new areas of demand will be created. But I wouldn't trade this one on the daily. Just no price action on the daily to lean on. I mean, what happened there? Yeah, the universe is trying to tell us to stay away from this crazy talk. Heck yes. So I don't know what happened there. So it looks like you can hear my sexy voice again. Okay, perfect. No woman tells me that, so I have to tell that myself. I've got a sexy voice. So longs not there. Okay, because on the daily chart, I mean, where are you going to place your long here? I mean, where? Crazy. Gaps everywhere. So it looks like the rally happened there and also there. But very difficult to place a trade here. So on the weekly chart, you've got a better price action. So on this one, I would obviously skip all daily trading on this one. Maybe it's that, Gopi. You're right. Yeah, maybe it's that. That's crazy. Okay. Perfect. So this one is done. TLT. Okay. Which one? I don't remember which one you told. Art. The mobile was near, so maybe that's why you heard those bips. It's still recording. Yes. You asked me to spy as well. I think spy. Which one is it here? Which one? I never traded this one. Top one. Top one. Yeah. This one. This is the, I guess this is the S&P 500, yes. So it's breaking higher, breakout trading, posted yesterday on the community. So this is happening already. So now we've got on a monthly, we've got a new trend, new areas of demand created right there, sorry. Okay, so new area of demand on that area. All this area is a 3 months area of demand tested several times, and then price rally, a breaking higher. Okay, so on the weekly, we've got a weekly area of demand being formed, and on the daily, we've got this entry and this entry. So long bias here. This is the long potential. This is not potential. It's a valid long, but price has not yet pulled back, and probably won't. So new areas of demand will be created on the way up. So long bias on SPY. Make sense? Copy and art. Any questions about it? Now another one. USO. What the hell is this? United States Oil Fund. Is that one? that you wanted to look at? Art, okay. USO. USO. This one very tricky on the daily list. On the monthly, it's clearly down. Looks almost like a penny stock. So now this is what we have. New area demand created. That's the monthly. The weekly, creating new area demand. Price almost, yeah, dipped to that area. And then rallied and rallied again. New area of supply being created. And this area was taken out. So this one, where's the X? Well, this one out. Okay. If that is out, moved, then you've got demand there. Holding and holding. So what do we do here? In this scenario, Art or Hugh, Poppy, Gangadeep, what will you do here? Mark, Troy, Adolfo, lots of people over here, so just asking. What will you do? Longs. Longs where and how? Probably the longs is already happening if there was a daily area demand down there. So let me see what happened here. Sorry. That's the daily area demand next to the weekly area demand. So now this is what we have. We need new longs. Long already playing out on USO, United States Oil Fund. We need new areas of demand being created to go long again. That's it. Yeah, exactly, James. Now confirmation for longs because the level is being tested and all that. So this is what we have. Else longs lower at monthly area of demand down there counter trend, but after a long drop in price, usually price retraces. So counter trend longs on this one with room to reach the opposing area where probably there will be a 20 EMA here, retrace weekly monthly area supply, from there retrace to the monthly area demand. Hello, well, welcome my friend. Greetings from here, from Spain to Kuwait. Perfect, Hugh. So this is USO. Art. Another one, you suggested GLD, and this one stands for what? It doesn't come up. This one? Is that one SPDR gold shares? Or is it gold? That one? Gold shares. Okay, so monthly area of demand, weekly area of demand, uptrend, daily, long. That's what we have. So this is the trade. At the weekly area of demand, monthly bullish engulfing pattern, weekly area of demand. So, and here it looks like on this one, this also monthly, weekly area of demand. So there, what do we have there on the daily? Yeah, on the daily we've got on that area, it's this area. This is the area to go long on the daily. Very the price action here on gold, the cash, the sorry, the X. Let me take a look at this. This pot. This is gold. That's a similar one. Scenario. The price action is a little bit clearer. Okay. So it will be. This is the drawing I did. So the result is more than the same. Okay. Makes sense? This was gold. And now you said H, which one? Was it? You also requested which one was it? I lost track of it. You requested another one, but okay, it's HIG. I guess it should be the top one. HIG VCT. Is that one? What do you want? The second one. That one. This one? Yeah. So this one looks like a long bias on the daily, long bias on the monthly, long bias on the weekly. So this is what we have. Monthly area of supply being taken out, new area of demand created on the monthly here as well. So monthly area of demand, weekly area of demand. Yeah, over there. Weekly uptrend and nested levels on the daily if there's liquidity down there. So it looks like, yes, there's one level down there and another one right there. Long bias. Okay. After removing these highs as well. So this is a validated area. This is the yeah, you a little bit. My brain is saying your brain must be fried after a late webinar last night and early this morning. Yeah, a little bit tired, but I like it. So it's not an issue for me. Okay, thanks a lot for worrying about me. So Matthew asked something here. Just wonder if say the market has hit a extreme new supply or demand level on the daily, do you scale down to the 4-hour time frame and look for a reversal pattern? No. I mean, reversal pattern to go short. I mean, there are very strong, strict rules to trade these the 4-hour and the opposing imbalances. So you just need to know the rules. So, but I'm not going to switch to 4-hour just because I'm waiting for a reversal. I will wait on my anti-time frame to look for that signal, new level of supply to trade short at our opposing higher time frame area of supply. Okay, that's what rules say, more or less. Okay, it's a little bit more complicated than that, but that's it. You have to select your time frames, which time frame you use for your entry, the curve and all that, and which one for the execution, where you wait for areas of supply and demand, how you wait, how you score them, what they have accomplished, what confluences they have, how to score them, if it's high odds, low odds, good scored, low scored, a lot of things. I mean, right now it looks easy when I do it because I've got the experience to do it, but it is not as easy as it seems. So this is the HIG. Okay. Sony, I think Troy asked for Sony something. Sony, what was it? Troy, are you there? Still or sleeping? SNE. I guess it's the top one for the New York Stock Exchange. Looks like a daily area of demand there. So monthly, this is supply and demand income playing out crazy. This is just crazy. So demand area taken out by supply, supply area taken out, demand. This is a trade and another trade on confirmation and price rallying. Makes sense. This is monthly area of demand in control. No problem, Sony. So you say, yeah, Troy saying, wow, that was fast. Yeah, I mean, once you know how to detect the zones, it's very easy. Okay, it looks easy, but it is not. So this is demand in control, long bias, a new area, trend line broken, new area of demand created. So long here. That's on the monthly. Now it is too high. So if this is taken out, new area of demand will be created. So now too high, too late, my friend. On the weekly, we've got now another weekly area of demand, another one. Okay, if this is taken out, looks like it will. Okay, so ascending trend line, uptrend, and here this is what we have. We have the opposing area there, tested, expected bigger penetration. So long bias, aggressive long bias, right there on the daily. Here, that's the one I would try. If that doesn't work, confirmation for longs. But on the daily, it's very tricky because look at that. I mean, it's crazy. So these instruments should be traded on weekly imbalances, really. Yeah, Eric, who needs indicators when you know what's going on in the markets? With supply and demand. Ryan says trading the script on anything but the weekly. Yeah, gaps are too crazy, so I wouldn't trade this one. I mean, there are thousands and thousands of stocks, so if you trade in this one, do it on the weekly. That was a nice setup here. The price never pulled back. Price never pulled back. And this one, it pulled back to the full candle. So that's the way it is. You can use scanners like Finviz and others to locate the ones that are trending clearly in a direction and look for those setups in the clear trending methods. Okay. Alfonso, may I know what's the criteria for the confirmation trade, please? Confirmation trades, very easy. Brand new level of supply and demand. As easy as that. It can be easier than that, my friend. What is a supply and demand area? You have to know that through the rules. A few scenarios for those to happen. You have to know that. That's confirmation. We are trading supply and demand imbalances. So confirmation, what is a confirmation? A confirmation is a new area of demand and supply because we're trading that. If we were trading apples and lemons, then we will be looking for new lemons and apples to be created out of the blue in the trees. But we're not trading apples and lemons. We are trading supply and demand imbalances. So we're waiting for those to happen. Okay. Ryan asking something. I don't try to use market, but I'm just picking a random script. Costco. Something available on my broker. Okay, Costco. I think this is a food company, maybe. Sounds like could be a food company. I'm not sure. Store. Okay. There it is. So, but just looking at this market, I want to go long there. As easy as that. And there. New area of demand on the weekly, new area of demand on the weekly after removing the tested area of supply. So long bias, strong ESC candles probably will remove the all-time highs there and create a new level of demand on the way up, like that. So this is the analysis for this one. Nothing else. So short here on confirmation. Hugh, yes, that could work, but this is not a good imbalance, as you can see. It accomplished nothing. So trying to confirm something up there, would need the opposing area to be removed clearly, and then you probably bump into that area when that happens. So not a good idea. Okay, so this one, what we should be waiting for is for that area to be taken out and take new areas of demand. So on the daily, a strong imbalance, crazy. Look at this imbalance, is nothing. So this is the trade. Okay, that's the trade. I mean, you have to try this one. If it doesn't work, who cares? I mean, it was a valid one. Okay, so this is yeah, Ryan. This is a daily average demand next to the weekly average demand, so perfect one. Yeah, weekly one, the weekly base, a good one. Yeah, why shouldn't it a bad one? I mean, this is a good one. Yeah, remember on stocks, Vinod, is different to forex. The price action usually on forex you could say this is bad basing, but in stocks it's very easy to have that. The engulfing patterns and all that, since we don't have a 24 hours market, candles can close above or below current highs and lows and close and opens, so that's very, very common. So, but this is, I mean, longs here and there. That's all. That's all. Well, no problem, Rishi. Welcome. Hughes something. A lot of US stocks appear to be more suitable to options with all the daily gaps. Yes, that's true. Sorry. So this is Costco. Okay, Costco. Yeah, another one. We'll be happy to trade it, to analyze it. FedEx. Okay, FedEx. Just want to know where it is. That one. This is crazy. On the weekly demand area. I mean, why do we need indicators to tell us that we want to buy there? I mean, look at this supply, bad supply. I removed this demand, but the structure was taken out by this one. Price retraced all the way up, down there, and that's the trade. So what else can I say about it? I mean, this is obviously in hindsight. It has already happened, but this is what the rules say. So those who have been trading these rules for quite some time know this is a valid setup. So, but now, obviously, we are, if you are not long on the way up here, this is not a good moment to go long here, unless we have confluences with higher time frames. So this is on the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily. Wow. Crazy. Look at that gap. And then rallied. A lot of trading here. So on the daily, very difficult to trade this one. The monthly, what is the monthly saying? Well, the monthly has created a new area of demand after removing. Okay, so to trace that area on the weekly, right there, and then rallied. So long bias on new areas of demand on FedEx. Okay, it removed this area of demand, overshot it like it did on many stocks. 3 months area of demand probably here, like we saw before one of the Indian stocks, and then rallied. Ryan, okay. Good one. Thank you, Ryan. So this is for FedEx. Any more? Another stock? Anything? I think we covered all of them. Yeah, that was a really old one here. Yeah, another one. Him is saying you got incredible patience. I would like to thank you for all your videos. Thanks a lot, him. Harley Davidson, do you want to buy that one? Do you want that one because you like motorbikes? You like bikes, Ryan? Or what? Oh, yes. Now I can see nodding with your head. The Indian style, like, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Can see your face. Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson. Okay. So, what do we do here on this one? Okay, I want some interaction with you. What do we do here? Long bias, Ryan. So we've got these area taken out, so we need to go a little bit lower. Probably on the 3 months we've got some 3 months or 6 months area of demand. Okay, so but I don't know. So that happened. Trend line not yet broken, but we've got demand taken out by supply here out. So this is demand. So now demand playing out. Long bias. Make sense how we came up with this? This is like a puzzle game, like the Kubrick cube and all that. I mean, you just have to know where the pieces are to move them around as fast as possible. Make sense? This long is counter long, yes, on the monthly, but playing out with this piercing pattern, removing opposing area, and then playing out. And now you've got the possibility to draw an ascending trend line, so we've got a monthly uptrend now. Okay, So on the weekly, this is what we have. These inside candles here. So new area of demand created. Supply in control here. Okay, so aggressive long bias down there. I don't know if you on the daily you've got enough price action there. Yes, longs on there. Long bias on this one. Monthly area of demand in control. Monthly uptrend. Weekly uptrend. Daily uptrend. Long bias. Make sense? It looks easier than it seems. It is not easy. Tom is saying, thank you, Alfonso. I'm OTA student for 3 years and recently understood the demand supply concept from watching your video. Failed in Forex miserably, but still trying to clarify the concept. Thank you. You're welcome, my friend. Ryan and Wiki don't think that's its demand. Let me see. Unless I did something too fast. That is demand. Okay. This is supply taken out, but yeah, it's just the retest of previous demand. Yes, this is not demand yet, but nothing to stop it from running. So yeah, you're right, Ryan. But definitely long bias down there. Reaction to CP. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So that's Harley Davidson. Now you can buy a Harley Davidson bike and you can sell it in a few months for a good price. You can drive it in the meantime. Okay. So what else? This is Harley Davidson. Which one? Well, do you think it's a good idea to since you have all got? Yes, it's a good idea. Troy DPZ. I don't know what that is. Domino's Pizza. You're hungry, my friend. Too late there. Domino's Pizza. Bye-bye, copy. You like to cut this more, Ryan, okay? So, Domino's Pizza. Wow, long bias down there. That should be a monthly area of demand. Yeah. Longs here. Price never pulled back. This is nothing. So, potential longs down there. If it breaks higher, new area of demand will be created. So, now bullish engulfing pattern being created. So longs here, and if it breaks higher than this high, longs there. So we've got the daily level down there. We don't want to go against this right now. Okay, so longs down there if it breaks higher. So long bias on Domino's Pizza. Troy, agree with this? That's it. Okay. So after such a rally in price, probably all the lagging indicators will be telling you that you are overbought. That's really impressive to know. So I don't really need to know that I just can't buy there against higher time frame area of supply after breaking trend line. So I need to wait for the area to be taken out because this is too high a price to buy a pizza. I wouldn't buy a pizza for so much price. So too expensive for me. I prefer to buy something else for eating. So this is Domino's Pizza. Yeah, you can go for pasta, cheaper. So one last one. James suggested Avant Go, I guess. So that will be the last one. I will end because I have an appointment in about 20 minutes and I'm gonna be late. So let me see. We can find this one. Which is the ticker? Okay, AVGO. That one, Broadcom Ltd. James. Okay, perfect. That's crazy. I mean, power supply and demand, my friends. Monthly, weekly uptrend there, making higher highs, probably all-time highs. Yeah, nothing to the left, at least on this chart. So, monthly uptrend, bullish engulfing pattern, pink candles pulling liquidity from lower, monthly area of demand there, potential area being created there, weak candles, weekly uptrend as we could see before, weekly area of demand playing out, and then on the daily area of demand played out. So this is a new area of demand. If price pulls back, then another one. Make sense, James? You agree with that? Any questions about it? Anybody? So that's, I mean, now ask yourself. I mean, I've been told by people, been contacting people are trading Elliott waves and complex strategies. That it takes them like half an hour, 1 hour to analyze, and then look at news events and all those kinds of news related to stocks, the quarterly things and all that, the benefit, well, the dividends, all news related to this kind of stocks. We don't really care about that. I mean, supply and demand imbalances. These guys are buying. They need to buy low in the curve and sell when they've got a lot of profit, and that's it. And they can't buy all these stocks. They can't fill all the orders at once because it would change the market, and the market will gap up. So they buy in chunks. So, and those chunks are new imbalances on the weekly and the daily. So you track them, you spot them, you trade with them. You look at the fingerprints of the institutions and the big investors trading, and you trade with the dinosaurs, with the big fishes. Instead of being a small fish, you behave like one even though you are not one of them. And that's how I look at it. I might be wrong many times. Yeah, I'm wrong many times, obviously. But I'm happy with it because I'm human and losses are part of the game. Okay. And that's it for today, I believe. This is the we went through quite a lot of stocks for the Indian market and the US market. Hopefully this will help your understanding of supply and demand imbalances, my friends. Hopefully. I would love to see that. Enjoy your day, and whatever you need, just contact me. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. See you very soon. That's a lot. Bye.